Now this time, Amazon Alexa has done it once again. This time it's worse than ever and it requires your consent, but once you consent to it, it says that it's protecting you, but in reality, it's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life as long as you have that feature enabled, and it can do some creepy stuff. So hear me out. This new feature is called Amazon Alexa Guard. Now what Amazon Alexa Guard does is once it's installed, it acts as a security device. It listens to your conversation, it knows when you're leaving, it knows when you're returning home. It constantly records your house. And yes, if something happens, it will notify you, but then all of the other stuff that gets recorded, it's on the cloud and on the air. It's very interesting that some European countries actually have banned Amazon to use that feature inside of their territory. And it's illegal to have. There are some ways to bypass that feature and install Amazon Guard, but let's first look at what Guard is. Now what Guard is basically like a version of a home security system. Basically, it constantly listens to your conversation, it listens to you talking, it knows when you're leaving, when you're coming back, and it will notify you when something out of the ordinary is happening. And if it detects something that it's not supposed to happen, it will notify the authority. That by itself, it's a red flag. Now, you need to require to install that app by itself on your device, so it's not automatically installed. But once you install it, let's say that you did, you decided to go ahead, give up all your right, give up everything that is going on, and install that skill. Once you leave the house, if something ought to happen, for example, somebody breaks into your house and there was a noise, it would detect the noise and it will send you the recording. Now this is all good. And if you have Amazon Show, it will record the video if it's inside of its peripheral vision, and it will send it to you, notifying you that, hey, something has happened that is out of the ordinary. Well, that's all good to go. That's all sounds great. That's like a security device, a security system for $30 right off the bat. You buy your Alexa device, and then $30 you got everything that you need, virtual assistants, plus a security system that is on 24/7 listening to you. But keep going back with Amazon's way of letting us know about things that they're doing, such as things not to ask Alexa, or don't ask Alexa, or Alexa recording conversation at 3 a.m. or don't ask Alexa this question at 3 a.m. or the questions about FBI recording audio or CIA, all of that crazy stuff. They're all over the internet. It's been so funny that I think everybody now then has heard or seen a video about these devices going crazy. Now, up until this point, they had some limitation and some regulation on the things that they could have done. So it wasn't all up in the air. But now that you're given this device protection and you're given this device actually permission to record you 24/7, and if something out of the ordinary happens, notify the authorities, do you really want that to happen? This is a skill that Amazon wants you to have it, but they don't want you to have it. Now, it's not, putting all that aside, let's say all of these are hypothetical. Putting all that aside, what else it does is that it helps Amazon develop its learning ability. I made a video about AI and how AI is actually changing the way we are living right now. And putting all of this together, you are basically giving Amazon a free training class. You are giving it access to your everyday life. You are giving it access to your whereabouts. You are giving it access to your shopping, to your habits, to your things, and all of that. To me, if you ask me, this is a gray side. This is a side that I don't know if I want to throw away my Alexa or if I just don't want to use it. Now, personally, I use an Alexa devices in my house, and that's simply because it makes my life easier. And I really don't think anybody listening to my audio or my conversation are just gonna get something out of it. Just gonna get bored and be like, this guy. But there are times that we are vulnerable and we want those feelings to be to ourselves. It has been many times that I've been using, or I have a bad day, something has happened in my family, especially with the new virus going on, and I wasn't feeling good and I was feeling sad, and I open my phone, I go to Amazon to buy things that I wanted, and it would recommend me stuff to make me feel better. Now some say this is good, but others say this is invasion of privacy. My feelings are supposed to be to myself. All of that, I think this skill is questionable. And the question that I have, why some country has banned this skill and Amazon is not releasing that skill in certain European countries, but in the US, where we have the Constitution, everything is good to go, you have all your rights, everything is up for you, this skill is going. What is it? Why? The question that I have is that why is it banned in certain countries? And why is it not banned in here? If it's bad for some people, how is it that it's not bad for us? If some people should watch out for it, why shouldn't we watch out for it? Isn't it something that we all should know? If it is something that we all should know, then why aren't you upfront with it? Alexa, what are you doing?
I can only explain recent voice requests, but I'm learning to explain more of my actions. You can check the Alexa app for more information.
As always, subscribe for more Alexa information. Check you guys on the next one.